Rise, shining Gundam! Wagwan everyone, Sanjay Uche here, back at it again. Of course, we are at the latest episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch From Mercury. As some of you may know, since I ran out of a laptop, to say the least. But I'm back with a fresh one and ready to continue my reactions to Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch From Mercury. Honestly, the last few episodes have been crazy. I love the direction that this series is going, and just shows you the dark nature that lurks within the school and the powers that be that run the school. So looking forward to see what happens with Suletta going forward. But anyway, of course, if you're new here, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about my reaction and thoughts on this episode and just Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch From Mercury overall. Say that 5 times, right? But anyway, let's dive into it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube jazz and blues, but it's time. Alright, let's go. So all that work, all this outlawing of Gundams, and they're just like, oh no, we have a Gundam, no pressure. No pressure. Even this man is saying the same thing. It's despicable of you to breach the agreement so casually. Unfortunately, it won't be the same, Alan. Shall we, Gundam? Yo, Miorine looking clean, fresh, and all dolled up. Well, more than usual. Woo, bro, she looks so cute in that red dress. Jesus. Well, this should be interesting, like, because the actual, well, is his actual name Elan though? Like the actual person that the other subjects are based on? Anyway, it should be interesting seeing how Suletta and him interact. Yo, but I lie, Suletta mother Jidalo, like I wonder if, well, this is Gundam, so maybe her mom won't survive until the end of the series, but you never know. But I'm wondering what the ultimate goal is here. Yo, if mine not sharp though, you would think that Suletta's mom was like full-blown villain, you know? But again, this is Gundam, so it's not as black and white as that. I mean, she does bring up a good point that, you know, yeah, you won't accept as your dad, but all these perks you have is just because your dad, he's your dad and he's the president of the Benneric group at the moment. So it's like, yo, fam, gotta look at it differently, please. So you're telling me, I mean, Suletta doesn't find his change in personality like something is off? Like, I mean, it's the same voice and all of that, but doesn't she find this as strange something? Come on. Yes, girl, confidence. Putting her on the spot here. Shit. Let me catch her and this look a trap. I guess that was a way to probably confirm that it truly is a Gundam, more than likely. See there? So said, so done. Seriously? Yo, the heads of this company is something else. So I guess them have like a disposable crew then can just throw the blame on and everything. So yo, all is just to reveal the Ariel is a Gundam. Delling, so yeah, what do you plan to do, bro? Oh shit, Miorine. She's pin, she's clean. Ooh, yo, this girl is she's clean, bro. She's doing the calculations. Ooh! Ye- Bruh. Yo, it's like me and say, yo, fam, we just gotta literally name the company Gundam. Well, it's kind of like a play on Gundam based on the pronunciation here in Japanese, but it's like the ultimate spit in the face in terms of the cathedral agreements. Yeah, I mean, not many persons would actually just invest in it like that. What? What the heck? Oh, wow, he agreed. People say, alright, cool, if the president... Ah, boy. Well, another interesting episode of Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury. What can I say? Like the pale technology is kind of using the I mean the whole battle against the Farak as a way to kind of trap Suletta into basically confirming that it really is a Gundam. Very interesting indeed, and it seems like a way that Jeturk was trying to craft to actually get revenge against, you know, Shinsei and, you know, Prospera, and just getting that Gundam out of the way for the most part to kind of re-establish about the credibility of Jeturk and things. So, you know, it was an interesting ploy, but I could see it coming just before it happened. So that was an interesting ploy by them. I did like how the interactions between Miorine and Prospera, in terms of how, you know, Prospera basically influenced and basically, you know, I wouldn't say like manipulated the situation, but basically it kind of forced her conversation with Miorine, kind of forced Miorine to kind of reevaluate how she goes about, you know, at least dialoguing with her father. So that was interesting, and to see her, even though she doesn't say it's prime, she does through her actions in this episode kind of admit that there is some kind of problem in which in how she actually goes about interacting with her dad and thing. So that was nice and interesting. So I like how Prospera kind of just highlighted the flaw in, or the lack of nuance, just the lack of how Miri was actually looking at her situation. Because yeah, you hate your dad and everything, but at the end of the day, like, you have the perks in your life because of your dad. So I like how she kind of evaluated that, kind of threw away her pride, and just made the best use of her perks in actually doing what she wants to do with her life. So that could be an interesting way that her character is going to actually, you know, progress going forward. Yeah, she's kind of come to terms with her perks, but at the same time she has things that she wants to do and protect. So, you know, let me kind of just, you know, make the best use of it and not just ignore that fact. So I like that. Yo, your presentation, the fact you just kind of went up like, yo, this and this, and like, this is going to happen. If they strap the fire out, they'll lose this. So let me just kind of, you know, let me put 200, you know, 40, what, million, billion, whatever the case may be. Let's create a new company, yada yada yada. So, yo, that was kind of fun and interesting. Not gonna lie. I definitely need to rewatch that part because I want to kind of see back her reasons in terms of her breakdown. So, yeah. I mean, it was a nice episode. Like, it's Gundam, man. Like, what can I say? So, definitely loved it. I'm still kind of interested in seeing how things are going to progress between, like, this genuine, the real Ellen and, like, everybody else. Because I still found it odd that Suletta couldn't. I mean, and yes, I know it's Suletta and she's naive and everything, but she didn't think of anything odd in terms of his new quote unquote new personality. So that's interesting. Now, overall, I just love the dynamic flow of the show so far. And I do know I sound like a broken record, but it's just the typical Gundam atmosphere culture in terms of how the narrative is actually structured and presented to us, the audience. Just the whole dynamic flow of the different factions and new, whether it be infighting or fighting between factions, whether on a social, financial, or political level, we continue to see that between the different groups, right? So this is going to be interesting. But going forward into the series, like it makes me, an episode like this really and truly makes me want to get more into the whole mind of Dellings, because he refers to the whole curse of the Gundams, and that's an interesting statement because it could have a major implication, a major indication of what's to come in terms of the responsibilities that Miorine is taking up creating this new company. When it comes down to the Gundams, there are forces at work when it comes down to these companies that are beyond the scope of what Miorine can handle right now. And it's going to be interesting to see how that could potentially backfire, but at the same time backfire and contribute to her, progression and growth throughout this series as well. So, a lot of little tidbits here you can break down from the episode, but I thought it was definitely a solid one, to say the least. So continuing to love the show, great stuff. And yeah, anyway, let me know what you thought about this episode. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, and of course, for more Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch From Mercury reactions, breakdowns, and reviews, definitely hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one.